Welcome back to Coffee Talk.
Well, that's a horrifying picture.
It is October 1st, and things are getting spooky.
Coachella organizer reminds parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised.
Why does Coachella look so scary?
Is that a werewolf?
That's
oh
a
my
werewolf.
goodness, that's a werewolf.
But the kid's like, I gotta get these balloons to mom.
I saw the It Clown and now this.
But is this like a propaganda against werewolves?
I think so. Rachel Florencia confirmed to perform at Coachella 2020.
Oh my gosh. Gil Nyman and Maruki Harakami to collaborate for a new IP. That sounds
Neil
interesting.
Gaiman.
Yes, Neil Gaiman and Haruka Narukami. Yeah.
Yeah.
Narukami. Is that the guy who did... I think we talked about this before. I think they were mentioned. This is the guy who did the Norwegian Woods, I believe.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know. Very, very surreal stories. Let's see. Okay, let's begin the spooky month.
We're just like, who is it? Who is it? Who is it?
Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, Neil, you've come very early today.
Oh, here I go again.
Is there anything I can help you with?
There is definitely something that you can do.
What is it?
Can we work here?
Excuse me? What?
Is it possible for us to work here?
What? Why?
We have learned something precious since we first arrived here. Communication is important on Earth. And Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. It blows our minds to learn that you need to mix between verbal and nonverbal communication here.
Yes, but I can see that your communication skills have improved an awful lot since you arrived.
That is true. But it is not enough. We must consume the knowledge of Earth. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we have learned.
Sorry.
We learned them here. This made us think. Instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly. I'm just like...
Sounds like a good strategy.
This is why we asked you to allow us to work here.
Because you want to interact with our customers?
I'm just thinking, Aku, hiring aliens to inhabit the Earth.
Hiring almost an omniscient hive mind to work for me.
That is correct.
I wonder if they'll ask for pay.
I'm not sure about that.
I'm having a real tough time.
Neil, normally you are applying for a job on... Normally, if you apply for a job on Earth, you have to go through certain processes before you finally get the job, if you get it at all.
Oh.
Let me think this over if you don't mind, and I'll let you know tomorrow.
Oh, no. We are sorry for our spontaneity. It's supposed to be spontaneous spontaneity. But it has to be today.
May I ask why?
Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow. It is called, what you say, Coach Ella. It's probably
Okay.
Dot, dot, dot.
dot, dot, dot.
He actually says it. Dot, dot, dot.
Okay.
Thank you. Just like...
Yeah. Light show. Do.
But with one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you give the cup to the customer.
Understood. Just go...
Yeah. Just extends the arms like 3 feet out so the person doesn't even walk over. Oh, that's unsettling. Did I skip you?
No, I just said understood.
There are other things you need to keep in mind.
What is that?
Dealing with the customers. Some people come in here just to chill.
Does that mean we cover them in H2O?
No, it's ice. Oh, that is made from H2O.
I meant to say, does that mean we need
Nitrogen.
to deep freeze them with nitrogen? I
Just
have
like,
some in
shoot,
my
and
backpack.
the person's like, "Ah!" frozen.
Ooh, I mean, he did. They are chilly. They might come in just for a drink, work, or to read something.
We haven't seen Freya in a while.
Yeah, that's what I've been worried about. I'm like, Freya's just...
I strongly suggest you let them be. But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything.
Oh my goodness, be prepared. How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not?
That won't be easy. But you'll be able to judge based on their body language.
Non-verbal signs?
Yes.
That will be very hard for us,
Indeed.
since the only non-verbal sign we make is twiddling our fingers together.
It's called docking.
Indeed. Don't worry. I'll give you a sign when you should start talking. Or when you should stop.
Oh no, whoops.
Thank you. We will need that so much.
Well, that's basically all you need to do here.
Do we need a special outfit to do the job? Yes, wear the Saku helmet.
No, it's just an apron over his suit.
Not really. I'll lend you an apron though, to help you keep your suit clean, and to oh my goodness,
Differentiate.
and to differentiate
It's really hard with the accent.
you from the customers.
What accent? Evil demon sorcerer?
Yes, demonic accent is very rough with the some words.
You don't know. You really need more
You don't really need more
Different, yeah.
differentiation. Oh
you.
Lord, now differentiate. Oh, okay.
Language.
but it will make you look more legit for a job.
That is very earthling thing to do.
It is. All right then. Are you ready for this?
We are.
Okay.
Wait, do I need to give each individual one an apron? You get an apron. You get a.
They just put on all the aprons.
Let's get started. Let's start the night.
He just has several aprons on spare because I imagine just, in case of emergencies.
Or if he rips his own.
Yeah, just.
Oh dear, I've ripped another apron.
Welcome. Holy wow! What the hell is happening? Good evening, Miss Freya. Hey, Ku, what's going on here?
Well, Neil is working here tonight.
And I thought I was the one who brought bad news. I never thought this place would be ground zero for an alien invasion. But wow, 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 wow.
That's that's the wrong kind of music. That's more kind of music you get for like a 90s pizza delivery. Wow, wow, wow.
Oh, sorry.
There you go. Wow, wow, wow. No, that's Western. What I forget how to do X-Files.
I was trying to do Doctor Who.
Oh. I see. Okay.
Let's continue.
Ha! It's not that. Neil is just helping out.
You've never looked like someone who needs help, mainly when you can split into different personalities.
Different. Yes. Different occupations. I think Aku, when he splits apart, it's just a different occupation he's had in his life.
There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it is the other way around. We want Earth to conquer us.
Yowza. Oh no.
Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista, not the other way around. What? We have learned some things since we arrived, and we came to a conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn. And you agreed to do this.
On one condition. I make the drinks. Neil will only be here to serve and communicate.
Fair trade.
Oh boy.
What's in it for you then?
What?
You're helping them here. What do you get in return? Now that you mention it, if there's anything you want from us, and I mean anything, please do not...
Anything.
Please do not hesitate to ask.
Don't mention it.
Ever. Please, never mention it again. Well, maybe you can be my next story. I can write an article about your work here.
Freya.
If I still need to write for the paper again. ...
What happened?
The chief found out.
Oh. Is this why you didn't come yesterday?
Yes.
How did she find out?
You remember my fateful meeting with the higher up?
In the elevator?
Yes. Same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift. And the higher up mentioned our encounter to her. Chief called me into her office. And things went downhill from there.
Oh boy.
She realized immediately
Oh boy.
that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course.
I'm sorry to hear that. What are you going to do now?
Write the goddamn novel, I guess.
Just woo. Non-stop. Full speed forward.
And after that?
Hope that it sells well. If not, I don't know. We do not understand what is really happening, Miss Freya. But we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. I'm wondering if it's not just the race just feels emotion from other species.
You think that it's more of an empath thing, and language is just another barrier between emotion?
Kinda?
Like they kind of speak in...
Or maybe it's that he's learning and now he kind of gets it through the speech, possibly, but he doesn't fully understand like the context, but he gets that it's sad and frustrating.
Oh, yes.
How about a warm cup of drink?
Would you like to drink a cup? Solids. That's not how they work.
It is on the house.
Aku just slowly turns to him, cracking. I've already made a mistake.
It's just that slow turn, but at the end, it's still that strong snap.
Yeah. the cracking of wood. I love Aku's movements.
Huh? You allowed to do that? We will pay for the drink.
But I don't pay you. No, it's okay. It's on the house.
Literally
That-
puts it on top of the building.
Now you have to work for it. That was a nice thing to do, Neil.
That was the best thing to do according to our senses. That is what we call the giant population that lives within this suit. I just imagine just like a bunch of shrimp all in a bowl.
You open it up and it's cosmic shrimp. That's really funny. Like plankton or bacteria. Well, because they're bioluminescent apparently in some degree or way. But yes, it just opens up the helmet. Shrimp. Okay.
It was.
Maybe if they're space whales. Space shrimp. So, what do you want to drink, Miss Freya? Your favorite? Oh, I forgot it was my favorite.
Oh.
Our favorite? Anything. I trust you with my the decision. So I still have the thing up.
You save the thing. I'm pretty sure it's going to say anything, but I kind of want to do like a combination we haven't done, as this is almost a freebie.
Should I tell you if there is or isn't an answer?
Tell me if there is one.
There is an answer.
There is an answer?
Yes. And
look at all these new ones.
And we have not made it, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, we have not made it.
Okay, let's play Mastermind, okay? Does it start with coffee?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to play Mastermind right now. Does it have... Can you tell me... Okay, tell me its description. Can you tell me if it's warm or cool?
It doesn't have a description like that. It just tells me what it is. I will, however, tell you the primary is one of the newer ingredients.
That would be either cinnamon or mint. Let's try cinnamon.
Remember, we have 5 chances.
Okay.
And then the next one is something that is sweet. It makes it sweeter.
Let's try. I think this is one we've made before, though, in the past.
Yeah, we have made this.
Okay.
So this
is this the one? Oh, it's Neil's hand!
Yeah,
I love
this
that.
is not it.
Okay. Trash it. Okay, give me the first 2.
So you only missed 1.
Which
you were
was?
correct in coffee and in honey.
But was it a different order?
So do you want me to tell you what the primary was? You use cinnamon in the primary.
Okay, what's the primary?
It's mint. It's
Mint.
mint then honey.
Mint and honey.
And then the name is pretty cool.
Okay, let's see what it is. Black magic. That's really cool. You're right.
Yeah.
And I want to do like a star in the center with the leaves. Okay. Black magic.
Here is your drink, especially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Well, who else is going to brew it? I just had that cheeky little hint to it. Thank you so much for this. I always wondered why your place only served hot drinks. But today, I might have an idea why.
It soothes the soul.
And then I can consume it.
The hot drink makes the soul count.
Oh, I couldn't do it as Aku. Oh man.
How far are you along with your novel?
I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines. And if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood...
I've always liked the idea of just direct drip feed coffee
Lord.
into the vein.
I imagine you'd be dead in a week.
Yep.
That sounds doable.
I thought he said adorable, and I was just imagining Aku saying, "You're adorable."
Even without the caffeine infusion.
Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies, about all the races, and we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. We would say it's inadvisable. I'm sorry, Neil. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just...
Your hijinks are unrequired right now.
Neil. Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee. ...
Oh. We are glad to hear that then. That was a figure of speech, Neil. Ah, we have heard of that term. We thought it was a literal figure of numbers and mathematical equation in a speech. It is still very hard to understand your language. Tell me about it.
It will always be hard. Language will keep on changing.
Understood. At least we are here now to learn the basics of Earthlings communicate, how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask. Ask away. How fast do you write? Not fast enough, apparently. But do you have numbers? Numbers? How many words do you produce per day? I don't think I have the exact number. But full time, I should be able to write between 3,000 and 5,000 words per day.
Is that a lot? As a writer, can you tell me?
3 and 5,000 words per day. So about 200 words is half a page.
Okay. So 200 words divided
actually,
by 3,000 equals
230 words is about half a page if you do several
15.
different paragraphs.
So 15 pages.
Around
right?
about 15 pages. Then that for me, I usually get 2 or 3 pages done in a day.
Oh, dang.
If I work really hard and feel the creative boost. So for her, she really loves writing. That is a very
Intense.
not intense. It's someone who knows that's what they want to do, or at least puts in the effort to practice.
Gotcha.
I need to practice more.
Hereby. That's a lot.
That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it. So that's the other thing. I knew someone who wrote 1,000 pages in a week, but that was a mixture of notes and actually written things. And they're like, oh, that's unedited. So it's like when you go through it, you're getting rid of like...
You're getting it, but you still have to
you
refine
keep
it.
1 page out of every 10 sometimes.
That's
Not always. Just sometimes.
no, I know,
because-
but that's discouraging a little. I imagine 10 steps forward,
Yeah.
9 steps back.
I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote because you're just in it and you don't edit until afterward.
Right.
According to our research, the standard number of words for the thing you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. That's right. But for this draft, I don't need to write that much. This is pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words.
Yeah.
That's pretty big for a pitch
That,
draft.
what are you talking about?
Sorry, Aku.
No, you're fine. It's like Aku's like, that's my line.
Aku just takes over Neil's body. Whoa.
Condition number 2. Don't take my line.
You that reminded me a little bit of Count Dracula from Hotel Transylvania.
I do not go play, baby. That's pretty big for a pitch draft.
Well, it's a GRA media. It's GRA media. The biggest publisher around. If we count based on the number of words, it seems like you will be able to achieve your target easily. I'm just so unnatural. I wish. Writing isn't only about the number of words, Neil. It requires things outside the mere word count. It requires, if we only judged writers by their ability to write a large number of words, then we'd only have poetry or short stories.
Or then we wouldn't have.
Then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. This is pretty hard to understand. There was a time, this was around about, I'm trying to remember the writer of, A Christmas Carol.
Charles Dickens.
Around Charles Dickens' time was you were paid by the word. That's why it was so big and wordy. So was Moby
really?
Dick. Yeah, that's why those are so wordy and big and thick, is because they were paid by the word. That's why you have so much filler in those books.
All those stories ruined because the people were trying to get paid more.
Well, okay, Charles Dickens
Big
was
ink,
a very...
how dare you?
Yeah. This is pretty hard to understand. But we learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter. Even for Earthlings. Yep. Earthlings seem to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand. From languages to arts. Right again. But you're not that wrong about writing, you know? Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there. Is it still a valid parameter? So it is still a valid parameter? Parameter?
Yeah, parameter. That was like supernatural meters. What?
Definitely.
Sorry.
Hey, I've been helping you with words. If
No,
it
I
didn't
know.
happen to me, it
No,
was
I was
going to
just
happen
thinking-
eventually.
A parameter, a measuring of the paranormal.
Cool.
I like the
Ah.
cool.
What?
She's just not moving. I just like the idea. It's like her lips closed, so she's still going.
That didn't sound like you at all, Neil. Oh, sorry. That didn't sound you at all.
Sorry.
Neil!
Sorry.
Because it was a
Yeah.
exclamation. You can go back.
Oh, that's sorry.
I guess you really are learning something on Earth. How to be a cool cat.
Yeah.
Oh, another guest.
It's Myrtle.
Good evening, Miss Myrtle. What?
Dot, dot, dot.
What the hell?
Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. I won't even ask. I love it. Except for one thing. Who's making the drinks?
I'm still the one responsible for that.
Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. So would that be coffee, ginger? Can you tell me if that's right?
Do you want to make the coffee before? Yeah, you're right.
Or just like, you just be like, am I hot or
It's
cold?
super warm and overly bitter.
Jahi Tubaruk.
We made that before. That was the one where we originally
you're
made
right.
the mistake with Hyde.
You're right. Oh, nice. Let's serve it.
Your order is ready.
Myrtle, dot, dot, dot. Not bad. Thanks.
You are welcome. I feel something warm inside.
Oh, no.
Something is happening.
Niels learned musicals. Run.
What brings you here today? Oh no, hardware infected. Musical number activated.
I thought he was an alien, not a robot.
You're upsetting my voice. Well, he's an alien within like a robot suit is what I imagine.
Right.
What brings you here today, Miss Myrtle?
Psst. Neil. Some people come to the coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed.
Ow. Oh wow, I guessed he said oh before. Ow, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visits here. You know I can hear you.
Actually, I'm not here to just sit without it being disturbed.
Ah?
Question mark?
Pardon us. I was just showing Neil in how to talk with customers here.
I can see that. You're still trying to get laid?
Oh. No, we are not. We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate. I like how Freya just started laughing to herself.
Yeah.
Communicate with each other.
It's a question.
Communicate with each other?
Yeah, kind of like, I'm not even sure why I'm here. I find myself in that place a lot. I'm like, why am I even here? Sir, this is not the place to be swinging around being. I was trying to think of something radical I've done, but I'm honestly just like,
Sir, this is not the Denny's to be swinging about.
honestly, I just open up the door places and walk into them. I'm not even sure where they're at. I just, oh look, an open back door, and I walk right in. It's the backstage of like a bar, and I'm like, huh, okay.
I wish I was that powerful and just be able to do that.
It's an obliviousness, I assure you.
I now just want to like take you and just like drop you into like a city and just follow you around. You're like a sim and I want to follow you.
I got a gem above my head. Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. One suggestion, if you want to blend in with us, stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening the way we listen. Which essentially is not really listening at all.
That would be very difficult to achieve, but we will try. Step by step. I was trying to read the musical song.
Yeah.
One small step for you. Might be one giant leap for your kind.
I really like that. Because it's Neil Armstrong's one step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Yeah. No, I didn't
I was
know
looking,
that.
I was like, you get it? And I was raising my mouse, and I was like, you get it? It's space humor.
I don't get it. I don't understand. I've never learned anything about American history.
World history. I'm getting him like, I'm like, please. It was an accomplishment for everyone. Everyone was happy to see Neil take a dump on the moon.
Not the Russians. It was a race.
No, I know. But everyone's like, wow, we really did it. We really farted on the moon. He had to have at least once farted on the moon.
That's what's important.
That's what's important. Our gases will go everywhere.
That was nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you are not here for your usual activities,
Which is sitting silently in the side.
sitting silent in the solemn silence.
Solemn silence in the certain corner.
Bringing back old memories. Are you here for someone then?
Yeah.
My girlfriend. Oh, is it Aqua?
Uh-huh.
What's the occasion? I know she's not making the face, but I just want to be, what's the occasion?
You get it right in their face. Like, what's the occasion? No special occasion. It's just... Do you think Myrtle would ever blush?
Please have Myrtle just be all like dressed up. I'm sorry. I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... Wow. What is this? What's happening here?
You read that for me. You read that for me. I was just...
I'm so Wait,
Hold on. I already told the barista to call the cops if when he's 80 and he's going to be breed here.
he's going to breed.
Can you give that a shot?
I already told the barista to call the cops when he said he was going to breed here. Where is Aqua?
Miss Aqua. Miss Aqua. Please relax.
This is a funny episode.
I'm here.
Oh, you're safe. I thought he just like puts up air quotes, bread with you.
He could try. Yes, everything's fine.
Okay. Please let me take a breath.
Water.
Here, please drink this water.
Gurgling sounds.
Feeling better now?
I mean, I wish it was salt water, but yes.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry. It is all right, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here. What are you doing here anyway? We are trying to think that we might need... what?
We are starting.
We are starting to think that we might need to make a recording for the answer to this question.
Just plays it on loop.
You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Shifty eye. No problem, Miss Aqua. It is time for our break anyway.
Break.
Yeah, he looks at me like,
It's been literally 20 minutes.
So the laughter was in the back of my throat with that joke. So here is the deal, and then time skip.
and then time skip again.
Because I feel like the game knows we don't want to bore you. That's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this, Aku.
It's nothing, really.
But do you really think one day is enough to learn everything? Definitely not. But we do not want to disturb this place's business for any longer, Aku.
Yeah.
Just wipes fiery eyebrows that just go out and as if this place cares about business.
Freya, yeah. You're like, you're like, yeah.
Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. The coffee shop is a good start. We want to visit this place. We rented a book called The Garden of Eden.
Why?
He read it in a book. It sounded pretty cool.
It sounded pretty cool.
I'm sorry, I was just trying to think of places that didn't exist that he was going to try and visit. And then we find out he finds it.
I was going to visit this place named Idaho. We hear it is a great example of Earth culture. I think they mean cultivating Earth. Now you see.
Potato.
Potatoes.
But we cannot limit ourselves to just this place. Where do you want to go after this? Coachella.
Yes!
I thought so.
Neil's going to Coachella, baby.
See, that's the event he has tomorrow.
We heard about this Hatsune Miku person. He's got leaks.
Lord.
It's okay, I need to calm down. I apologize.
Everyone. Oh, what? What are you going to do at Coachella? You know exactly what we're going to do at Coachella. According to our research, there are many breedings happening during Coachella. I knew it. Horrifying. This is why we decided that the event will be our next target. Well, you're not wrong. But didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love?
The way you said that is like, didn't we have this talk discussion?
Yes, we noticed that. But we also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings, including the breeding manners.
He is just going to go there to watch.
It's worse.
No.
This is what we will study in Coachella. After that, we will be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings. It'll be like non-stop.
Okay. Okay.
You okay, Hart?
No. I'm like, oh boy, this person. Oh man. I think people like this.
When you take characters.
Is Neil a Chad?
No.
No.
Chads are like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna get in there because my muscles.
It's like, oh, the babes love the gun show.
Chad is like the wolf from Monster Prom, a little bit.
The jock or the brothers?
Actually, no. Okay, so the werewolf from Monster.
The werewolf team.
Team.
Scott, or are you talking about the werewolf gang?
No. Okay.
Back to
if Scott had the personality of a dick.
No, he didn't.
I said if he had the personality of a dick.
Gotcha.
That's a Chad.
Gotcha. Scott is lovable. How dare you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is Scott's too innocent.
Yes.
Sorry. After that, we will be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings.
Sorry, I laughed through that entire thing. Can you say that again?
After that, we will be able to, well, I feel like I've read this 3 times. We will be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings.
With so many Earthlings.
I shouldn't say this, but hell, that sounds like the best plan you've had since you got here. And now Aqua was laughing.
Yeah.
We know. We also surprised ourselves. But please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. Let us talk more about you. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. So our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
He's learning.
What are you two doing here together? It's nothing. We're just friends, you know?
We just wanted to hang out and talk about our work. Yeah. We both work in the same field, remember?
Yes, that's it. Nothing else. I don't have that much in-game experience in game development, you see?
Oh, we are letting our ships get to us.
Freya's just laughing like, my ship it too.
Red
I
alert.
thought your research was in computer graphics. Yes, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander. So I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today I wanted to thank her directly, but she arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink.
Never mind that. I'd refuse it anyway.
But wait. If you want to thank her directly, does it mean you're done with the game? Excuse me, Miss Freya. It should be your, not your. So you are correcting me on my grammar now, huh? It was a slip of the tongue, okay? I'm sorry. How did you even pick up on that anyway? It's not like what I'm saying is written down anywhere. Oh.
That's pretty he's like, I can see all possibilities of the universe.
I still like thinking that they're just shrimp in a bowl and they see.
Yep, I do like the idea that this is actually what Akuya sees as bars underneath people and they don't even know it.
Yeah.
Like, it has some sort of HUD behind the counter.
We just know. Back to you, Aqua. So you're done with your game? There's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix. But players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game?
That depends on the game. But in Aqua's case, most of my advice was about the pacing, control, and UI/UX.
Huh. Must be fun to have finished work on your creation. It surely removes some of the weight on my chest. Just to replace it with another weight. These freaking tentacles. You mean there's still more to come after you're done? I'm not done with my book. I just lost my job.
Eesh.
And if I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. And even after all that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done. Doubly done. Doubly 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 done.
Oh no.
I'm sorry to hear that, Freya. But please be more confident. Says you, Aqua.
She's learning.
Yeah, I've even started to doubt myself. I read some of your short stories, you know. After our first meeting, I subscribed to the Evening Whisper app. And then I read some of that stuff you wrote. They're really good, you know. Some of them are better than others. But it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. So I'm excited to check out your book once it's done. You're too kind, Aqua. What you're going through is more or less the same as what Myrtle's going through. So I'm sure you'll both be fine.
Ugh. You don't have to talk about it in front of other people.
Oh my god. Oh, sorry. Oh, my fish god.
Oh, my fin.
Oh, my Triton.
There we go. Oh, my Neptune. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, completely derailed.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. She just shrinks down because she's part oh my goodness, octopus powers.
Yeah, she can compress.
It's just that sharing is caring, you know? She just hides in a backpack, just eyes sticking out. Swims into a clam.
I would love to actually see that.
Oh my goodness, we now know what fan art we have to make after.
Of just her hiding in a shell. Oh boy. Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people.
I really am sorry.
I know. I said thanks already, right?
But you put so much emphasis on share. That's sarcasm, I know that.
Aqua. I'm sorry if it sounded that way. But yeah, I kinda get what you're dealing with. Although it's a bit different for me.
What's your problem?
Burnout. I've been working on something for 2 years straight, but no one outside the office knows about it. And those who do, don't seem to appreciate it at all.
I thought Full Metal Conflict had a new game after every 2 years.
Yes, I don't really work on them. Not directly.
So what do you work on?
A secret project. I'll tell you under friend NDA. Okay?
All right, I'm not with the paper anymore anyway.
I'm part of a special team with a special set of skills. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP. Or, worst case, another FMC in a different genre.
So could you explain just a little bit, what's an IP and an FMC?
What? Sorry, what?
She said IP and then FMC. I don't know what that
IP
means.
is independent. IP is independent property, I believe.
Or independent.
Intellectual property. My bad.
Okay.
And that basically refers to all the things under a franchise name,
Okay.
such as Harry Potter is an IP, and
Lord of the Rings.
Pokemon is an IP, and Lord of the Rings is an IP, and everything under that name is part of that property.
And FMC?
FMC is the Full Metal conflict games. So what she's basically saying is she's trying to create a new IP, and if it doesn't go well, they're just going to reskin it, and this happens with a lot of games, into that IP. So like Square Enix does a lot of stuff, and it doesn't break through, so they said just make it a Final Fantasy version of something.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Isn't that a dream job for some people?
Heh. That's what I thought at first. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer, but you can't publish anything you write for years.
That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all.
My team has been making pitches, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. Out of all of those countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping. And so far, none of the prototypes have been approved. Ouch. There's only 7 of us on the team. The 7 samurai. That's what they say.
So you haven't released anything for the last 2 years?
Sometimes our team works to support others. When they're going through a crunch cycle, they need to hit an almost impossible target. We jump in.
No wonder you folks were considered the 7 samurai.
It's a good name. I guess, yeah.
By the way, Myrtle, I just realized.
What?
Usually developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right?
More or less, yeah.
When was the last time you had a vacation?
Some 6, I believe. 4 score. Before I joined this company, I guess.
That's like 4 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Dude, no wonder you're so burned out.
Oh, she's getting hyped.
Yes, that's why. You need a vacation.
But I can't just take one.
You can. You need to be more confident. Bold your words. In fact, you will do it tomorrow.
Aqua's gotten a lot more.
I'm taking you to Atlantica. I can't breathe under. Let's go.
I can't. No, wait. Stop. Come back. Just imagine Myrtle being like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, Lord.
No, wait. Stop.
No, stop. Don't do it.
But tomorrow is...
I'm not done yet. You will take tomorrow, the day after, and another day after off.
But where should I go?
Don't worry. I'll take care of that.
Freya's laughing. She's like, these guys are cute.
Neil's just watching. Processing.
He's like, oh, learning so much. You will?
I'm going with you for this long weekend vacation.
What about Max West?
That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now.
Hey, okay. But I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? It's still a long weekend getaway, right?
All right. Oh, I'm so excited. Wow, Aqua. You look like a different person. Really? I'm sorry. Don't be. Okay, it's settled then. I need to go home now and prepare for our getaway.
I'll come with you.
Oh no, I have to get away. Oh, I hit my mic. To my apartment? Oh, I'm going like a high like protagonist.
No, we will walk together to the bus stop, just like last time.
Oh, just like, okay then.
Yeah,
just
she's
like,
really disappointed.
come to my apartment.
So close.
Everyone, see you next week, okay? Have fun.
Take care out there.
May you find joy during your vacation.
Oh boy. Okay. See you folks later.
I didn't want to say anything until she left.
Yeah. She was walking her watch out, just like those tentacles, yeah.
Dot. Vacation, huh? Maybe I should take one because I've done so much.
You definitely need one, Freya.
I know. But not now. I've got to finish this draft first. As we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya.
Woo.
You just you just see the screen pull up and just a bunch of shrimp. Hip, hip, hooray. Just like all at once. Thanks, Neil. Anyway, are you gonna close anytime soon?
Depends. Why?
I'm in the mood for some writing.
Then please, take your time.
You sure?
Do you want another drink to be going on with? Still on the house.
Oh man.
I definitely won't say no.
Oh, okay. I was like, whew.
That was a great day. I
That was a fun day.
That was fun.
Yeah.
A lot of comedy setups.
Lot of rom-com.
Oh Lord.
That's a ship.
That's a ship. I just imagine like you and me just on a port, and then we just look out to the sea. I have binoculars. I'm just looking out. I'm like,
A lot of good
Kristen,
ships.
there's a ship. There's a ship. It's going.